When and how are you required to report a boating accident that occurs on the waters of the state in which you're operating your boat?
Federal regulations require that the operator immediately notify authorities if a death or disappearance occurs on their vessel, whether power, sail, or human-propelled. If the operator cannot give notice, then the requirement falls onto each person on board.
After the incident, the operator is required to submit a casualty or accident report to the reporting authority.
The information provided is used to establish regulations and safety standards, identify and remedy boat defects, and measure the effectiveness of boating safety programs.
Operators of vessels involved in a marine casualty accident shall render assistance to each individual affected to save that affected individual, so long as they can do so without risking their own safety or that of their passengers.
Operators who fail to render assistance when safely able to do so may be fined as much as $1,000 or imprisoned for as long as 2 years.
Operators must also give their name, address, and vessel identification in writing to any person injured and to the owner of any property damaged.
A boater involved in an accident is generally required to file a written report with the designated state authority in the case of any of 3 results of the incident. First, death, disappearance, or injury requiring medical attention beyond first aid. Second, damage to a vessel or other property exceeding a certain dollar value, such as $500, $1,000, or $2,000. Check with the state in which you will be boating for the appropriate amount. Or third, complete loss of a vessel, regardless of value.
Avoid the recurring oversight that injuries may end up being more serious or damage may end up being more costly than they initially appear.
Timing for submission of the reports varies by state and accident result and related circumstances. Reports must be promptly submitted, typically within 48 hours, of any accident that results in a death, disappearance of a person, or injury beyond first aid. A longer period, generally between 5 and 30 days, is allowed in the case of an accident that involves a less serious injury, damage to vessels or property exceeding the statutory minimum, or complete loss of a vessel. The owner, operator, or, if neither are able, other party involved in an accident that fits one of the above criteria should complete a report using the respective state's boat accident reporting form.
Note also that some states require an official to file the report on behalf of the boat operator or persons involved.
When submitting reports, the person sending the report should keep a copy for his or her records.
State agencies collect and analyze boat accident reports to develop safety strategies and make recommendations for reducing boating accidents, injuries, and fatalities on their waterways. Information contained in the reports is confidential and may not be used in related litigation. For more information, please use an internet search engine to query boat accident reporting requirements for the state in which you will be operating your vessel. For federal casualty and accident reporting requirements, see 33 CFR 173 Subpart C.